We're not going to see anything like this again. Folks probably said that about Roger Staubach when he went to 4 conference titles, won 2 of them, got a Super Bowl MVP and an NFL MVP in his first 6 seasons. Then they probably said something similar to that about Terry Bradshaw when he got 2 rings in his first 6 seasons. And I know they probably said it about Tom Brady when he got 70 wins and 3 rings in his first full 6 seasons as an NFL starter. So I'm not going to say that about Patrick Mahomes, but what I will say is that he is setting a standard for young quarterbacks right now that's worth paying attention to.
And like anything we do here on YouTube, let's get into the tape and see what backs it up. So here we are taking on the Bills in the playoffs. He's going to bring Pacheco in motion. He's going to see whatever he sees, check to the thing that he wants to check to, and he's going to get a really simple concept. There's going to be a slot fade down here. The only way, and this is on a really good nickel corner as well, only way this works is perfect ball placement, because a guy like that, again, look at this outside leverage. See this right here? Outside leverage. So it's not, they're ever forcing everything back into the safety. So this is not an easy throw. Gets the look that he wants, checks to it, good release, and ball placement over his outside shoulder, perfectly thrown for a big gain. Again, sees what he wants, tells everybody what to do. Subtle, balls out. And there's some ball placement, kind of the only place you can put that ball. And again, we can sit here and pull up highlights of Patrick Mahomes, and it's going to be a real long video, just like a lot of the best players in the league. Here we are taking on the Baltimore Ravens. In this next one, I could put together a long list of incredible throws that Lamar's made. Go back to the last game versus Josh Allen. I mean, like that guy's literally just does highlights over and over and over again, makes them look routine. But now, get into this Baltimore snap, winning with confusion. And this was early in this game, okay? So let's look at this concept. Okay, we're going to bring number 4 across. Okay, it's zone. Nobody's going with him. And now what we've got is a little concept here where we're going to come out here, we're going to come into the flat, and then this guy's going to chip and be late. And here's Kelsey backside running the over route. This ball doesn't go to the over route very often. But as Pat sprints out here, this is not a naked or anything. This is just straight sprint out. We got guys, I don't know if it's bad routes or bad spacing, but like these guys are way too close to each other. One guy can cover both of them, okay? So he says no to it. Look how quickly he says no to it. He comes out, he goes, I don't like that. And he knows he's got nothing back inside. So this is as across your body as it gets. And look at the ball placement, okay? If this ball's low, okay? So let's say that this ball is just kind of like half-assed underneath. You're going across your body. That DB's in a position to make that play. So don't just look at this. By the way, this is 4th down. Okay? Look at this ball placement. He doesn't like it. It's 4th and short. Comes back. Look how far he is. Here's Patrick, and here's Travis. Okay? Look how far across his body he goes with this. And then if it's thrown underneath, he can make that play. Look where the Ravens DB's right hand is. He's there ready to break this up. It's the high ball placement. Now, was he trying to throw it there? I don't know, but when you do that on 4th down in a playoff game, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Mahomes, just, again, setting a high standard. Again from this game. I'm going to shift him over. Very confusing defense. And how about the ball placement here? So here's Kelsey. He's running a little out and up, but really all he's doing here, by the way, when you see Kelsey running out and up like this, and he goes like this, and it's just kind of half-assed and goes, he's not trying to kill the guy right here and get him to bite and then get wide open. He's trying to draw this defender towards him. So as he comes right here, he runs this little token out and up. He's bringing the defender closer to him, which tells the quarterback where to throw the ball. When you're throwing like a back shoulder fade and the DB's like 4 yards off, it's kind of sketchy because if you put it on his back shoulder, that guy can make a play. If you put it over the top, he can jump. I don't really know. So when you run out and up, whether it's a slant go or a stick nod or an out and up like a wheel right here, I want that DB, whoever's covering, close to me. So I know if he beats him, I'm going over the top. And if he doesn't beat him, I'm going to back shoulder him. And here's Kelsey adjusting. The guy's on the high side. Yeah, you look at this and most people go like, oh, don't you want back shoulders high and outside? Yeah, unless you got on the same page with your guy, low and outside is really, really difficult on this DB. And that's what him and Kelsey have, is just this connection. Holding the safety for a second, coming back. And again, putting this thing where his guy can adjust. This is not just on anybody. It's on a really good safety, Kyle Hamilton. And again, he just can't get there. All right, so Mahomes, ball placement, playmaking, wins, championships, all that stuff. We get it, right? So the guy's balling. But let's look at the pace, right? I talked about the standard for young quarterbacks that Patrick's setting. Also, like the standard that CJ Stroud just set for what a rookie can do is another one to look at. When it comes to Mahomes, let's look at his pace versus Brady, right? That's going to be the comparison here. This whole offseason, this next year, you're going to have Brady on TV next year for Fox. Like they're going to be talking about it. He's going to call some Kansas City games and they're going to talk about it. So the pace in the first 6 years, Mahomes 73-22, Brady 70-24. Playoff record 14-3 for Mahomes, 12-2 for Brady. AFC titles, 4 for Pat, 3 for Brady. Super Bowl rings, they're both at 3. Touchdown interception ratio for Mahomes, 259 touchdowns and 70 picks versus Brady, 167 touchdowns and 87 picks. And the QB rating, 103.7 for Pat, 88.4 for Brady. Again, I don't even like comparisons, but it is kind of fun to look at it. If you guys are all going to talk about it, we might as well actually look at the numbers. Playoff stats before turning 30. Mahomes, over 5,000 yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 picks. Brady, 3,200 yards, 20 touchdowns, 9 picks. Again, the Patriots won with defense early on and running the ball. And I don't care. If you get a ring, you get a ring, right? But it is kind of interesting to go like, how are they winning? And also, Mahomes, 3-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. So only Mahomes, Brady, and Joe Montana have won 3 Super Bowl rings and 2 NFL MVPs. That's an interesting one because you got to think Mahomes is going to probably at some point get another one. Only Mahomes, Brady, and Troy Aikman have won 3 Super Bowl wins in their first 7 seasons. Okay, and obviously Kansas City going for a three-peat. Gonna be hard, but they're gonna go for it. Mahomes has started 96 games and the Chiefs have only lost 3 of them by more than 1 score. So think about this. They are 3 of 96, by far the best rate in NFL history, not even close. Including playoffs, they're only 4 of 114. So it means when they lose, they barely lose. And they don't lose that often. Real quick, I like this one. Mahomes is 5-1 when trailing by 10 points in the playoffs since 2019. The rest of the NFL is 6-48. And Patrick's the first quarterback to be the largest salary cap hit and also win a Super Bowl, which is relevant because there's a lot of guys. Burrow just got paid. Allen got paid. Herbert just got paid. A bunch of other guys. Jalen got paid. A bunch of guys are getting paid and now trying to win a Super Bowl and figure out how to do it when your quarterback is making a lion's share of the money, as they absolutely should. But it's hard to do. It is. Look at the window that the Niners have right now. A big reason is not just the play of Brock Purdy. The salary of Brock Purdy is a big reason for that. That's why they keep signing all these guys on defense. So when we start thinking about the standard that Pat is setting, we look around the league. I'm not even comparing him talent-wise. I think there's dudes who do things better than him. But winning solves everything, and this is a results-driven league. And so when we look backwards at the results so far, he's setting a standard right now that the young quarterbacks in the NFL today, and the older ones too for that matter, are actually chasing. I thought it would be a long time until we saw things like what Tom Brady did, and turns out it was happening during Tom Brady's career that was setting the stage for somebody to actually chase him and set the standard even higher.